Hello, goddesses. I'm so excited to invite you to our upcoming 13 Moons next session, which is June 11th, 2016, and it's devoted to reclaiming our sacred sexuality. This is a wonderful session, whether you've been to all of our previous sessions where we've been working sequentially to reclaim our overall sacred feminine life cycle, or if you find this particular session of interest and curiosity to you, or you're coming in as we're moving forward through the summer and into the fall. Whatever feels right to you, we welcome you, we're ready for you, and hope you're ready to start to really thread in and claim your own vision, your own understanding, and a liberated sense of what sexuality truly means to you on your own terms. It's such obviously a huge topic. It's so intrinsic and important to our journey as human beings because it's one of the things that allows us to experience very, very fully our human containers. It's an elixir that really creates a great deal of vitality and health and creative expression that is both yin and yang. In other words, we receive and we express ourselves in that dynamic expression of life force. And unfortunately, our own organic experience of this is somewhat non-existent because of all the sanctions put politically, religiously, and socially on our own understanding of that as women. So through this very deep and beautiful opportunity that we have when we create Sacred Hoop together, we explore those different elements from our own life experience, and this session, probably more than all others, we're also really taking a very deep look at the collective journey, how we are carrying the wounds that are a function of the collective experience from all over the world and through our own family systems. You know, a great deal of the healing that we find we do as women is on behalf of the unpacked kind of trauma that's gone on, that shadow aspect throughout our families. And we find that we're also, in order to tell our own story, we have to in some ways do a little bit of forensic kind of looking at our mothers, our grandmothers, our aunts, our friends, you know, all the different people in our lives that we can see into not only the joy and the beauty, but the tragedy and the suffering. And we're looking at this throughout the world as a global issue around violence against women. And so it's a very difficult issue, but we do it with love, and we do it with the spirit of our own healing that then can invite that opportunity of unknotting some of this way in which we've lost our own sense of joy and enthusiasm about our physical health, our emotional health, our spiritual health. So it's a wonderful experience together. We find that really exploring a lot of the stories about the goddesses, and so this is sort of an archetypal story as we talk about, and then lifting off the story per se into the energy beneath us gives us a fresh perspective on how we can really embody our own sense of what that really means to be an unobstructed goddess. When we talk about like the juicy feminine, in that way of really being filled with the beauty of who we are, again, from the inside out, but also energetically. So we also invite that experience of reweaving into nature and how nature can help explore and help us open up to our natural flow in all those different kinds of ways. So we do a journey together. Again, we have this opportunity to look at the collective story, our individual story, to clear a lot of shame that, again, we were maybe named as our particular experience, which really doesn't have to be our particular experience, to speak the unspeakable in the greater understanding and importance of breaking free of that which binds us to something that limits our capacity, our ability, and our joy for life. So we really hope that you'll join us, and we have a beautiful initiation as well. And everyone leaves with not only a new kind of blossoming in the sweetness of summer sense of self, but also the fragrance of an elixir that we work with as well that is has to do with the sweetness of who we really are. So come join us on June 11th. All the information is on the website, and we're looking forward to meeting you.